Peace, peace, peace. This is your boy Juice Winner with another episode of Smoke and Jokes, where we discuss today's topics while indulging in the greatest of herbal essences. And today's show is brought to you by no other than Alien Berries. When I tell you these fruits are foreign, man, these fruits are foreign. Maybe you could hear it in the way that I'm talking. I'm still high from yesterday. And as you could see, the energy is just not there like that. So let me get into this. Alright? Okay, here. Let's get into this. It goes, Utah GOP lawmakers say ICUs are full because of chasing staff away, not COVID-19. I'm not gonna say I don't agree. I'm not gonna say I can't relate to that being a possibility of a fact. Okay. A Utah Republican who sponsored a bill lifting most COVID-related restrictions falsely claimed that the state shortage of ICU beds was not because of the pandemic, but because the staff were chased away. They say he's falsely claiming this. Okay. Let's see. It goes Republican Paul Ray, who represents the Clearfield area, made the comment during a hearing about President Biden's vaccine mandates for businesses, according to the Salt Lake Tribune. The lawmaker began speaking about a person's choice to get vaccinated when he segues to hospital capacity in the state. Ray claimed that the shortage of ICU beds was not caused by unvaccinated people in the hospital due to the spread of the Delta variant, but rather from business decisions. Intermountain Healthcare says they're out of space. They're not out of space. They're out of employees. They chase their doctors away. They chase their nurses away. They made it hell for their employees, Ray said. They got caught in the middle of a pandemic trying to change their business model to increase their billion-dollar bottom line so they make more money. I'm sorry, hold on. Got a fire truck coming by. Seems like he's taking all goddamn day, and I'm hoping I'm not a victim of. Nope, I'm not even gonna joke like that. They got caught in the middle of a pandemic, trying to change their business model to increase their billion-dollar bottom line, so they can make more money. They got caught with their pants down. Now, all of a sudden, it's our fault. Healthcare President and CEO Dr. Mark Harrison previously said the surge of COVID-19 cases pushed the ICU capacity at Mount Montana. Hold on, I'm taking this down right here. Montana, Utah, largest healthcare system, about 100%. As a result, they'd also postponed some surgeries, according to the Tribune. Yeesh. I'm telling you, the medical field right now, like I said, I remember the big push about 20 to 15 years ago, where, that was like the number one thing. Now I see why that's so. Because at the time, I'm being honest, I could not understand how they were saying that this was going to be the in demand. Like, I mean, I know people get sick and all of that, but the way they was promoting it just seemed mighty odd for me at that time. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm one of them people that, I don't know, I just, question shit, and I keep shit in my mind that I question. Like, regular stuff that, like, say somebody is putting a lot of attention to, I feel if I provided the answer to it, I move on. It's like watching a movie or a TV show over and over. I'm not one of them people that can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I see a movie most of the time, that's it. Like, I got it. I understood what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? Now, it could be some movies where the shit was just so official where, I keep watching it, but for the most part, I get the gist. Like, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? There's other movies out there. There's other shit I want to get to and shit. I don't want to keep, you know what I'm saying, staying focused on this. So, that's just me and shit. But, okay, let's see what this next article, what we got here. Okay. This guy is a piece of work. Democratic state lawmaker charged with smuggling handcuff key into jail after third bond violation. I'm going to take it. My man felt like, nah, you know what? Y'all playing with me, I'm out of here. He said he a lawmaker. He said he making his own laws. He said he made a new law where he was out of jail. That's what he's telling you. That's what I'm getting from it. All right, let's go here. It goes, and it's a brother. Yeah, Jewel Jones. And orange appears in the screen grab from WJBK TV video of a court appearance. In Michigan, a Michigan state lawmaker who has faced months of legal woes is now facing 2 additional charges after authorities say he snuck a handcuff key into county jail. So they say it, he took it a step further, and now they taking it a step further. Republican Jewel Jones, 26. No, I guess he says representative. Okay, representative. A Democrat from Inkster was caught literally with his pants down during an alleged drunk driving spree on April 6th. That fiasco was said by authorities to have involved an unknown woman in a vehicle which ended up off the road. During that incident, a belligerent Jones was caught on video arguing with state troopers and at times hurling racial slurs towards them when the authorities showed up to deal with the situation. The state police used a taser and pepper spray to bring Jones under control. Jones is alleged to have threatened to call Governor Gretchen Whitmer, Democrat, and other high-profile state officials to force the state police to stand down or otherwise cut him a break. Trying to use his political muscle. Okay. According to the How Michigan Livingston County Daily Press, whatever, man. Jones subsequently posted bond, but reportedly did not stay out of trouble for very long. Jones pleaded guilty to a bond violation in June. The newspaper reported after he departed for military training without telling the court or his attorney. Ah, man, but that's different, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. The man is in the military. He went for military training, and this is how you doing me. Made a mistake. I've been there before. I had a robbery case. I didn't commit the robbery. You know what I'm saying? But I was there, and you know, so my co-defendant, you know what I'm saying? You know, he wound up, you know, doing some stupid shit and getting me caught up. I was in college at the time. I was actually in college in Virginia. So I told them, you know, I showed them my, you know, my ID and all of that stuff. Showed them, listen, I'm in college. You know what I'm saying? So they let me go. I went down, you know, to college now in Virginia. So now as I'm in Virginia, you know, I missed my court date. You know what I'm saying? And I wind up getting extradited back, you know. And when I got extradited back, you know, dude tried to come at me with this. Oh well, when he said some shit, my lawyer at this, he said some shit, and I wind up, you know, flipping on him and getting him fired, and I was gonna beat him up in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? After without telling the court of his attorney. After the slip up, Livingston County District Court Judge Daniel Bain reportedly forced Jones to wear a ankle monitor to measure whether he was consuming alcohol. But Jones failed to pay for the device and was subsequently ordered to pay a $1,000 fine, the newspaper said. On January 3rd, Jones' alcohol teeted indicates a transmule alcohol contradiction level of, I don't know what the, I guess that's high, like 0.023 at 2:59 p.m. to, then it says 0.023 at 4:37 p.m. I just, like, it keeps saying, like, I guess it's going down. The newspaper later reported citing court records, and then on September 6th, Jones allegedly attempted tampered with the device by placing a sock underneath it so that it couldn't accurately produce readings, prosecutors reported. So basically my man was on some fuck it. He was on some fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Called it a day and said, you know, this is what it is. You know, I guess he decided he was out of politics. He said, this is it. He said, this is it right here. He said, this is it. I'm not doing it no more. I'm going out like the rest of the politicians with a bang. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out with a bang. That was his height of his political career so far. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. A memo rally in support of January 6 rioters is new headache for GOP. Saturday's planned rally in support of the January 6 insurrections comes in just the wrong time for the Republican Party, or at least for those within the GOP who wants to move on from former President Trump. They like, yo, listen, man, you're making us look bad, man. You're making us all look like we support this bullshit. Come on, man. Can't you pick another day for this shit? Trump, terminalist final days in office are back in the headlines because of revelations from the forthcoming book by Bob Woodward and Robert Costa of the Washington Post. The House Select Committee on the riot at the Capitol is ramping up its works. And now, Saturday's rally will be one more reminder of the darkest days in recent political history. Yeah, I would say Yep, that's a. This is. But my thing is my thing is for me, I'm weary. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very weary of the people of the January 6th. It's like you having people around you that you don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Many of your people just walked away and went back to their regular lives, police officers and everything. So, it's like the Revolutionary War or something. You know how you got these scrimmages this before time. Well, this is one of those, like, I guess, like one of the big events. I see a lot of recruiting. I feel like a lot of times when you see these white people making attacks on black people and killing them and stuff like that, I feel like those are like initiations. You know what I mean? Like, for some reason, that's just what I feel like. Ever since the young girl who got killed out in California in the Bay Area, she got stabbed and whatnot. Sorry for not remembering your name right now. But ever since then, I've always felt like that those events were like initiations, like so they can go inside and what I mean, recruit and stuff of that nature. That's just what I feel like. I don't know. It just seems too common and too relaxed of don't mind and to go to jail or any of that. You know what I mean? So for me, that's just what I feel. This is hardly ideal for those within the GOP who feel they otherwise have an opening to attack President Biden and his party over the chaotic withdrawal from Afghan, as well as other issues like immigration and inflation. Well, at least they're keeping the J. They wanna make Biden look bad over Afghan, and they kind of can't because they keep being reminded of January 6th. So it's like in the black community, that would be like, yeah, but y'all say the N word, like to shut shit down, or what about black on black crime in the middle of somebody talking about a police shooting? Like to derail the conversation or something. So, that's just what it is, bro. You got to accept it. Everyone in Washington, regardless of the political affiliation, has noted that California Governor Gavin Newsom handily defeated a recall effort on Tuesday by explicitly casting the man most likely to replace him, conservative radio host Larry Elder, as a proxy for Trump. Republicans want the midterm to be referendum about Biden. We're not even paying attention no more. You're mad. Okay, let's see here. What we gonna bring up here? Oh, yeah, this is this right here. All right, it goes. My brother wanted to go to the bathroom. Police killed him instead. All right. It says, my brother, Muhammad Muhayman, tried to use the public restroom in Phoenix. It cost him his life. I don't know, for some reason that picture kind of reminded me of Sean Bell. As the Department of Justice opens an investigation into the Phoenix police, It's time for us to again demand the police officers like the ones who killed my brother be held accountable for their actions. A little known federal legal doctrine called qualified immunity has kept thousands of Americans who has had their rights violated from having their day in court. Yes, a lot of people don't realize that the legal system will blackball you. You know what I'm saying? Lock you out from certain areas that you won't be able to, respond to. And so it's like you hit a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? And unless you go about it like these young ladies is, which is bringing it to the light, you kind of asked out. I know, like I said, I had a lot of legal troubles, and I'm still having legal troubles, and I'm being blacked out in the same fucking way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do this. So if you know what my ulterior motive is, it's because of the legal system and how it's set up is very wicked, and the people who use it. The people who use there are people who use the legal system to destroy people. While the specifics of the story about Muhammad, this injustice could happen to anyone if we don't end qualified immunity by passing the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. I can't wait. I'm telling you, man, it's some shit. Man, listen, it's some shit. When I reveal this shit to you, that's why I don't say nothing, because you don't like people to think that, how you say it? Like, a lot of people feel that, I don't even say they feel. They hide behind black people speaking out, and they shut it down by this tired. Like how you got a girl and you're trying to tell her something, and then when everything go bad, that same motherfucker wants you to fix it. Instead of saying the same motherfucker when before the fucking problem was fucking occurring, you were saying everything. Listen, don't blah, this is gonna happen. You gotta, yeah, whatever. Here we go with this again. Right? But the minute it go down and you don't care, you act like you don't care. Hey, listen, I guess this relationship is over for me because I don't. I don't care. I don't care, and I'm not gonna pretend like I do. I told you something, you acted like you didn't give a fuck what I told you. Fuck am I arguing about this shit for? You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm giving it up. A bathroom break ends in arrest. My brother suffered from schizophrenia, and on the day of his death, he was temporarily living in a park near Marvell Community Center in Phoenix. Keep reading. Okay. It says in Phoenix, that morning, Muhammad went into the center to use the restroom with his service dog, a Chihuahua. He had named Chiquita. Because of Chiquita, the manager of the community center refused to let Muhammad use the bathroom, even though he had every legal right to do so. Damn. So, I guess the owner was judging him off of the kind of service dog he had, and not the fact that it was a service dog. Like, I don't know where he was at, but I know a lot of times, like with the service dogs, they have like, like the vest and stuff like that. Oh, sorry. Scam. With the vest and all of that for the dog. So I don't know what was the condition of his dog, like, presentation wise. But if he had any of that, then I think the owner should be held accountable as well. There should be a large lawsuit against that. Then the community center, and it's the community center. So how do you sue a community center? Employee called 911 falsely, accusing Muhammad of shoving the manager. Body cam footage from the 4 Phoenix police officers who responded showed that Muhammad was at all times respectful and courteous. The whole time. Then that's crazy. So, I don't know how would that community center still stand. It has to go in my eyes. I understand you're doing it for the community, but you just killed this man. And I don't mean just, a couple of words. I don't know how to rectify that situation. The man was being calm. He was being cool. Body cam footage and everything showed that. Eventually, my brother was allowed to use the restroom. But while inside, the officers ran his name through their database and found that he had a no-show warrant from a misdemeanor offense, possession of marijuana pipe. Again, a pipe. Come on, man. It's these are the type of things that, I don't know how to respond to that. How do you look at, a system that, you beefing over weed pipes? I don't give a fuck. Yo, listen, I had a case one time, and it was I forgot what it was over, but it was like one of those, like a misdemeanor. I don't even think it was a misdemeanor, to be honest. I think it was a violation or whatever the case. I forgot what the situation was, but anyway, I wound up going to court, and the judge, it was I think it was some amount of day. I think it was 2 days community service or something like that. And I was yeah, okay, I'll take the community service, right? I think it was a direct sell of weed or something. I'm not really sure, but it was something where I caught that case. Anyway, I wound up going into another office where I guess they set you up for you to, where you're gonna go and all of that. And the lady, she was giving me a hard time. So, I wound up giving her a hard time back. She was like, yo, you know what? Go back to the judge. Right? So I went back. I'm sitting there. Now I see, the lady come back. She's handing the paperwork back up there. So I just leave. That's just shit. Fuck out of here. This is a fucking weed pipe, man. I'm sorry, man. As Muhammad walked out of the community center, the officers told him he was under arrest and ordered him to drop Chiquita. He never became combative or demonstrated any type of aggression. Instead, he simply begged for someone to take care of his dog. Damn. Okay. So, the officers ignored his pleas and ripped Chiquita from my brother's arms. They handcuffed Muhammad and dragged him to the police cruiser. Once there, they slammed him against the hood of their car and ripped his still handcuffed arms over his head. Muhammad let out a blood-curdling scream, one that haunted me to this day. The officers then threw him to the ground, and even though he was already handcuffed and subdued, as many as 6 police officers got on top of him. 2 of the officers pressed their knees into Muhammad's back and neck, pushing down with the full weight of their bodies. These are murder moves. My brother spent the last 8 minutes and 30 seconds begging for his life. Sorry, I'm about to take this this little oh, you probably can't see it anyway. Where we was at. Please, 5 for his life. At least 5 times he told the officers he could not breathe. He pleaded, "Help, please help me, and please stop." In fact, Muhammad used the word please no fewer than 10 times in the body cam video that I still cannot bear to watch. That's why I believe in going all out. I'm not begging for my life and you're going to take it anyway. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That's just me as a person. Like, I could never do it. You know what I'm saying? Like the same pride that wouldn't let my feet run, and I just had to learn how to fight. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that in me is just something inside of me. And this is why. I can't see myself, you understand what I'm saying, begging for my life. Begging for my life. And you still dead. Like, I just can't see it. I'd rather go all out. The camera is gonna say I deserve to die. That's what the camera gonna say about me. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna say that I was fighting because I was afraid to die. You know what I'm saying? Without fighting. Not about, you know what I'm saying, nothing else. Like, okay, yeah, you're afraid to die, but damn. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that same afraid and still die. I'm not begging you, please, no, please, man, fuck that. I'm not doing it. Somebody else can do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nobody to come, you know what I'm saying, and fight for me. So I'm fighting. I'm going all the fuck out right then and there. Ain't nothing we can talk about. You take that shit up with somebody else. Let them fucking tell you how wrong I was. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not begging. That's why, you know, from the gate, I take a defensive stance. And if you look like it's going to be a problem, then it's going to be a problem. That's just how I handle shit. If you look like it's going to be a problem, it's going to be a problem. If you're handling it like a man, you're talking to me like a man, and this, that, and the third, everything is gravy. You can put the cuffs on me, take me to jail, whatever. But if you approaching me with any type of manner that makes me think that this can go any way, it's going to go that way. On the spot. Anybody who know me will tell you that. On the fucking spot. I'm going down. I'm not going out like that, man. You're not taking my life while I'm begging for it. I'm begging you. And you gonna fucking kill that man? Nah, man. That's what makes me like that. Always was like that. Because I've always seen enough, you know, good people get bumped off, you know what I'm saying, and begging for their life to live. I can't do that. I can't do it. That's why I stay out of trouble. That's why I don't commit crimes. That's why I don't even be around people. I don't even want to be around people because I'm going to have to defend that. I'm not going to watch you kill anybody else. I'm not watching that. I'm not one of those people. You know, that's not inside of me. I don't have that sit back and cry mentality of, oh yeah, you know, I saw it and, you know, I'm hurting. Well, I'm going to be hurting distraught somewhere else, but I'm not going to watch you kill a man right in front of me. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why you got to evaluate the situation. You know what I'm saying? If somebody like, he's thinking it's nothing. He's being a good dude. He's talking, everything is calm, everything. Like, he's simply, you know what I'm saying? That hurts, man. That hurts me right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, when it's a cardiac arrest in the video, Chiquita can be seen anxiously circling my brother. Muhammad was pronounced dead at a local hospital. My brother's killers evade justice. I don't know. Maricopa County prosecutors refused to bring charges against the officers responsible for Muhammad's death. So I decided to sue the officers responsible for violating Muhammad's constitution right to be free from excessive force. I have thus far been kept from having my day in court due to qualified immunity. I'm telling you, there's millions of cop killers out there. Or should I say killer cops? There's millions of killer cops out there. You know what I'm saying? And not always by the bullet. They can kill you with false arrest. They can kill you with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Kill you with making it hot because they keep harassing you. You understand what I'm saying? There's many ways that you are getting fucked over, by a group of people who is supposed to, be there for you. And that makes a person, like I said, for myself, nervous. It's like, listen, man, you call people animals and say that they heartless, these predators and this, that, and the third, right? But when you are seen to perform that on somebody who's literally not giving you no, like I said, you could say somebody like me. I had a long career, criminal career, should I say? You know what I'm saying? So I could see me, somebody justifying killing me. You know what I'm saying? They would, give it every argument in the book of why. I did it. 2 days later, I'm forgotten. You understand what I'm saying? So I can see that. Me, I cannot see somebody who's literally not giving you any problems, and the legal system would still cover up that. Like I said, me, I can see you covering up. Fuck this piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But that I cannot see. I cannot relate to that. I cannot, fathom that into my brain. You understand what I'm saying? Of how was the people sitting back even in that situation? When I think of the Bible, I think of, black people as let my people go, keep crying to the pharaoh. Keep crying about letting the people go and don't want to do nothing and looking for a Moses to save them. That's just what it is. So yeah, I'm end that one like that. Sit down here, probably with y'all. Like I said, each his own. A lot of people, y'all in good standings and stuff like that. And so people like me feel a passion for you because, I might have got a bad shake, but I know that I embrace that bad shake. And, so at that time, I'm responsible for, I'm not responsible for the falling in the pit, but I'm responsible for not doing my job of trying to get out that pit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I was responsible for. I didn't fall into the pit. But there was times when I just, kicked my feet up, grabbed a rock and made it a pillow and said, I'm here. This is what I'm doing with it. So, hold on, I'm about to roll something. Oh, and then, like I said, yes, I'm the old man eating some kids' Teddy Grahams. Like I said, for me, like I said, I know my life. I know what I did. I know when I was innocent, and I know when I was guilty. You know what I'm saying? And I know that society don't care about whether you was innocent or guilty. They just care how you are being painted in society. We have a We have a community that's fighting within each other anyway. So if you get bumped off by the police, the legal system, they don't care. Like they'll boo hoo like or crocodile a tear or two, but they don't care. You have to wait. One less person I have to compete with. So the fight is never ending because you had two fights, an inside and an outside. The inside worships the outside. So their view of you is of the outsider's view of you. It's like imagine somebody comes into imagine somebody like you are like a merchant, right? And somebody comes into your town for trade, right? And now they're a merchant too. So y'all doing trading. But they're telling you how your people are. You know, like, yeah, you know, I like such and such, but they do such and such and such and such. Right? And, you know, because of, I don't know, the adventures and the things that that person goes to and goes through, you, and those are your desires or the things that you do, you relate to that, right? So then you go against your people, right? Because you start relating to an outsider on your conditions. Like as if their conditions is any different wherever they return to. You understand what I'm saying? Wherever they return to, as if their conditions was any different. And I don't mean them individually. We saying the environment, like the same things would be there, everything, the same things. So, you know, we abandon our post by doing that, by, you know, bringing in these outside views of us, even mostly in a negative way. Pardon me, I'm over here rolling, as you can see. Mainly in a negative way. We'll embrace it and bring it back. So it's like, say your name is Janika, right? White people will say, oh, they got one of those funny ass names, right? Now you got black people saying, nope, I'm not gonna give my child the name Janika because, you know, that's one of them funny African sounding names, hard to pronounce. Why don't you give him an American name? Tom, Bob, Bill. You understand what I'm saying? So your identity becomes not, you know, embarrassed. I mean, not of yourself, but an embarrassment of yourself. You don't want any of that. Because, you know, you conditioned yourself to accept another's view of you and judgment of your people. So now you can't even, pardon me, and now you can't even make a sound decision with anything, you know, without considering the outsider's view of you. So you're controlled with the outsider's view of you. And so you'll bring that back within the community, this complex. You know, a lot of people have this complex. That's how white people, you know, have been getting away with racism for so long. They've been getting away with racism by giving you a complex of even the, you know, bringing it up. You know, they don't give a Jew a complex. It's anti-Semitic. You are anti-Semitic. We don't do that. We allow any slander to be put on us because we put so much of it out on ourselves. I'm gonna say it like this, and this is real. It's gonna sound strange, but I think there needs to be uh, uh, image cleansing in the black community. Let me explain what that means in 1 second. Pardon me here. Okay. All right. An image cleansing in the black community, meaning that you run down on anybody that's showing black people in any negative light. And first, you have to do that within your community. So, I don't care if it's a man, woman, or child, you are not allowed to put us in any negative light. You're selling drugs, you're not allowed to put that out there. You're robbing and stealing, that's what you're doing. You're robbing and stealing, you're not allowed to put that out there anymore. This is not the dumping grounds of negative image within the black community. You're not gonna, fix your insecurities, of being a good, strong individual with having to be a bad person of, gangster mentality or hookerish mentality in order for you to feel secure within yourself. There's a bigger picture at stake. No one ain't telling you you cannot do those things, because in every community, even the Jews, everybody does it. You see it. You see the road, baby. You'll see it. Yeah, even the Jews, man. There's nobody who's, free of crime and all of that. All communities have it. All communities have it. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? I got my last case I was in, Rockland County. Like if you know anything about Rockland County, like this is like Jew Haven type shit. Muncie and all of that, right? And they were in jail. What do you know? All type of shit. Child molestation and all type of shit. So every community has it. But they're allowed to defend their imagery. The minute you say anything, oh, that's anti-Semitic. I just said, I was in jail with dudes who had sexually charges. He's saying, we're. I didn't say that. I'm saying that there are people within all communities who do things. Any community, all communities have this. You had, pardon me. You had mobsters, right? You have all type of people who, Jewish mobsters. So you have people in all communities who walked all walk of lives. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. We got to face that fact. You know what I'm saying? We got to face the fact that there are people in all communities who walk all walks of lives. Now, inside of that, they are allowed to defend their imagery. And inside of being allowed to defend their imagery, that's the stance that black people should take. But first, the only way to do that is within you. We can't tell them, don't paint us that imagery, and we're taking the roles, we're spitting the lyrics, we're doing all of that. So first it has to be us defending our imagery. And then if anybody insists on making you look bad, meaning that now they got a only way for them to show black people selling crack is to do it in blackface, because black people ain't taking those roles. The only way for you to show a black prostitute It's for you to do it in blackface because sisters ain't taking that role. Not to say that any of those things ain't happening in our community. We're saying we're no longer going to put that on the list. You're not going to have that imagery of us. You know what I'm saying? Do like the Jews where if you want to show us, do some little mobster shit, cool. You know, if you want to show us, you know, around certain things, cool. But we will not be your fall god anymore. That's how black people got to handle this. At least that's how I see it. You know? That's how I see it. You know, black people need to defend their image. That's it. Don't let nobody tell you you can't complain about racism. You can't complain about Black Lives Matters. You can't listen. The minute you see somebody even trying to stop you from any of that, you're supposed to put them on blast. Yo, this person right here, such and such, is trying to tell me, this person right here. All of that. That's how you're supposed to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me real quick. Let me plug this phone in before it dies on me. You know? That's how we're supposed to handle that. We're supposed to handle that in the sense of we're not having it no more. You're not going to paint us in any negative image. And the first people that we can't have that from, in order for us to advance, is us to not take those roles. That's just how it has to work, people. We have to stop each other as far as global imagery is concerned. And anybody, let's say we have a 3-year gap. So from here to there, right, is the campaigning. Listen, we will no longer have this. Artists, rap artists, y'all want to run down on people for doing this stuff? We're doing it too. We catch you out here making any rap beefs online and we're stepping to you. That's how it has to be. Take full control of the community. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing you take control of is the way it's seen. The way it's seen, the way people see them. You have to address that. You want people to see you a certain way, hey, you got to do certain things. Take the stand and I guarantee you things will change. That's just all I'm saying. I'm going to slide out. You know what I'm saying? Hope you enjoy. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me spark up. Let me spark up with you. I swear, for somebody who has lighters, I keep fucking losing mine. I don't go nowhere with them. Where the fuck they go? Hold on 1 second. Okay. Whew. Tell you the truth, I really was hesitant on smoking. I think I'm gonna fall back for a few days. This shit right here hit me real hard, man. I tell you, this shit right here hit me hard. It hit me hard. Canoeing, got a canoe. Oh man. So yeah, man, don't hesitate, to hit me up, add on, tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, by the way, let me bring up my ads. Oh, wait a minute, what is that? I didn't mean, how is that even in there? How is that even in there? How is that even in there? I have my pictures. I don't know what happened to them and shit. I don't know what happened. Uh, I gotta find that out. Yeah, but see, and I'm smoking, so I'm zoning, smoking and zoning. You know this is about to end in real quick. This is about to end because I'm high, high, high. I'm going to take a few more puffs. Matter of fact, hold on, let me play some chess real quick to see how this goes. As you can see, I'm still in the 1900s. Huh? Took a hell of a loss with that one right there. Hmm. So you think you're a fucking comedian? Here, take this. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm, take this. Hmm? Hmm? Says you think you're a comedian and all. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Since you think you're a comedian and all. Since you think you're a comedian and all. Alright. Since you think you a comedian and all. Hold on, I got something on there. Let's come up here. Come here. Let's get our tack on. Let's go here. Mm. Mm. So you're a fool if you think I'm gonna allow that. Right? This can go here. Right? This can go here. Right? This can come here. This can come here. Mm. Right? Uh-huh. You say it. You say it. You say it. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. That's what I'm just telling you, man. Don't play with me, man. I'll go in there and crush you, man. What time to spare? Look at that shit. We both had time to spare. I got enough time to spare, man. You know what? I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more. Give me that shit. Fuck out of here. The pressure on, boy. Ah, man, they gave me this 18. He gonna win. Not because, you know, that. It's just that that's how they. He probably gave me somebody that's on their roll. He just got a low number. Next thing you know, I'm set back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't get out of here with this foolishness, man. If you do not get out of here with this foolishness, man. Ah, son of a bitch. Shit. Well, I knew this was gonna be one of those goddamn things, man. I knew I was gonna lose. I called it. I called it. I said it. I said I would fucking lose this game, man. Fucking knew that shit, man. Damn, I ain't wanna play no more. Fuck that. I'm out.